We are finally starting to see some real improvement on the defensive side of the ball. So, in Green Bay, time of possession, that was bad. 41 minutes and 16 seconds the defense was on the field, but that has steadily dropped each of the 4 weeks so far. So, um, it went to 38-25, then 31-32, and then vastly improved against Houston, going to 23 minutes and 29 seconds. Third down percentage is also a thing that's actually been fairly good outside of the Green Bay game. 54.5% the first week, then it drops down to 27, 23, and then 25%. Red zone, they've actually been pretty decent there as well. They're at 50% actually the first 3 weeks, and then Houston actually got an offer there. Sacks have also got an uptick a little bit, so that's good. 0 sacks the first week, then we go 2-1, and then we had a 3-sack game against Houston. First downs as well is another thing that's actually steadily dropped each and every week. 31 the first week, then 24, 23, and then just 20. Rushing yards, also a thing that dropped. And for the most part, yards per carry has as well. Green Bay ran for 158 yards on 4.9 yards a clip there. 151 for Indianapolis at 3.8. Tennessee 134, also 3.8. And then Houston 96 yards on 3.7. Now, passer rating, there's a little bit of an asterisk on one of them, but I'll get to it. The rating has pretty closely just also dropped. So 127.5 to 97.8 to 78.8, and then Houston, Deshaun Watson there, went up to 110.7. However, before Harrison Smith actually was out of the game, that was at 65.9. So that could be a thing to monitor on that. And then percentage, like completion percentage, they were pretty rough the first 2 weeks, 73 and 76%. Then it goes to 62.1 and 60.6. And once again, if you want to go to before Harrison Smith was out, that was at 46% for Deshaun Watson. So not bad. Now, as far as points, it's still not good. Like 43, 28, 31, and then it did drop 23, which was nice, although a big part of that was the red zone. Just they didn't allow anything. And the big thing I wanted to point out was the points that they've allowed off of a turnover. So they've actually allowed 20 points off of turnovers so far, even though that's more of an offensive thing. So they are currently allowing 31.2 points per game, which is obviously not good at all. But if you were to at least say, like, well, if those turnovers didn't happen, what were the points off of the turnovers? So it would have been 26.2. Still not good, but it's a lot better than 31.2. And it's just kind of nice to see. It's like, even though the defense is young, it's struggling, it is actually improving at a pretty nice pace here, to be honest. And I think that's at least, I don't know if it's necessarily going to yield into a lot of wins this year, but in terms of going forward into next year, this is not bad if we keep seeing improvement like this. This actually looks like a team that could be not horrible for the most part. If some players come back, mainly if Hunter's able to go. I know there's not really a clear answer on that one just yet. But I would like to know your guys' thoughts, comments down below. Like and subscribing, super helpful. And until next time, I've been Jelladoo.